What is up, YouTube? Thanks for coming back to the channel. This is the start of a special series that me and Shazzy are starting called Getting Good with Shazzy, of course. Um, it's about us reviewing our gameplay. Of course, I'm not saying that we have the best strats in the game or anything, but what we do is we have hindsight. So we have our recorded gameplay and we'll look through it. We'll look for things we did well and things we did not do so well. And hopefully you guys can learn together with us. So without further ado, let's go on to the video. And I hope you guys like the video. If you like the video, please drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Both mine and Shazzy's, I'll leave Shazzy's link at the bottom. And follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/bang1544. Have a great day, you guys. Catch you guys again.
Hello, everybody. This is Shazam on the line, and I have Bang with me today.
Yo.
So today we're going to be reviewing this video of my gameplay, a solos match, where I start off pretty well, don't end that well. But anyway, what we're here to do today is to analyze this gameplay, review and critique what we're about to see, and focus on three key areas. Number one being the thought process behind what's going on. Number two, the decision making that goes into every gunfight, every rotation, and number three, obviously the rotations.
Yes, definitely.
So,
Yeah.
without further ado, we're
Yes.
going to start off just quickly looking at the loadout really quick. So, here in this video, I'm going to be running an MP7 and Car 98.
I see car no glint, you put it.
Yeah.
This is the
So
first
this
time.
loadout that I'm running, yeah, is
Uh-huh.
with the 4x scope.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going into the first engagement over here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I should have gotten used to this by now. But no, I have not gotten used to this.
So off to a good start. The first
Yes.
bullet is the
The
first
first
kill for the
kill.
game.
Yeah. I see that you like to take high ground.
Yeah, playing high ground as a sniper usually
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's the
helps.
second bullet.
That's the second bullet, yeah.
Yeah. This is
So
yeah.
so early game, basically what I'm trying to do is take a bounty contract,
Mm-hmm.
build up some cash, get some excitement, some early kills going on. So here I've gotten my loadout, I've gotten a bounty contract. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sitting on top of basically my bounty, and I know that he's below me. He knows that I'm above him.
Yeah.
So yes, I do have the high ground and the advantage, but I'm also thinking in my head, if he does come up, or I could get third party anyway. So I kind of decide to just forget it and leave him. I have enough to get a UAV, so that's what I'm thinking of, just
So
making my
just
way to the buy station.
yeah.
Hmm.
So but yeah, there's this specific part in the video that right here. You saw that.
Yep,
Can you rewind that?
yep. So just going back really quickly.
Yeah.
So I was thinking of going to the buy station,
Mm-hmm.
but naturally it's a bit hard to let go of the bounty, especially when there's 10 seconds left on the
Mm-hmm.
clock. So I just make a double take, turn around,
Yeah.
and just happen to spot him
Yeah, just
right here.
there, that dot there. Look at that dot. Oh my gosh. You told me before that people always tell you that how do you spot those kind of things on the map, in front of you in your screen.
Yeah, I think, I mean, as a sniper, obviously you have to look at, you're looking out for people, you're looking out for targets to shoot, and I guess this 2 or 3 pixels on the map makes a difference to what changes in the environment, and tells anybody who's there. And in this case, it just so happens that I guess the bounty must have thought that I left, and
Yeah.
therefore, I guess if I was the bounty, just because the threat turned from red to orange doesn't necessarily mean that I would have challenged up the ladder like he
Yeah.
did.
Hmm.
And I think he paid for it,
Hmm.
but
Yes, I
um,
think he did. Oh my
he did.
gosh. Yes, he did.
He did. Yeah.
Okay.
So off to a fiery start with 3 kills and three
Yeah,
bullets.
3 bullets, 3 kills. If you kill one more time, Shazzy, I'm quitting COD now. I cannot. I cannot. Oh, you're lucky you
Well,
miss. Yeah.
yeah, it's not possible to hit every shot.
But you're very, very close anyway.
Yeah. pretty close.
But no, yeah, you were telling me before that this guy took up a lot of your time.
He did. He
Yeah.
did. So what's going through my mind here? I want to kill him, right?
Yeah.
Basically, he probably doesn't really know where I am,
Hmm.
and I have the liberty to move around three different rooftops, um, which obviously makes it a lot easier for me to
To acquire him
back
again.
off and play it up and stuff if I need to. So that's why I kind of focus on this guy. But at the same time, I think it's also a yeah, there was a bit of tunnel vision here,
Yeah.
um, focusing on this guy while my back was completely exposed.
Yeah. I noticed
You
you
know,
didn't check. Oh my
I
gosh.
didn't check.
You
Yeah,
didn't check on your right also.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
just because I killed three people doesn't necessarily mean that there's nobody else around.
Yeah.
I guess.
But it does give you a certain sense of confidence.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, with
Uh,
self revive,
uh-huh.
with full plates, uh, it's easy to, I guess, be overconfident. And
Yeah.
in this case, I mean, you can't always cover your all your angles, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
But tunnel visioning is never that good a thing, lah.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, I don't get this guy,
Yeah,
but
you broke him twice. My gosh, he should have run
broken
out of plates
twice.
by now.
So immediately, I'm looking. What's the next objective? And I'm sitting on a whole stack of cash, and
Yeah.
I want to get more UAVs, find more kills,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
That's the strategy in solos usually, right? Get
Hmm.
information. Information is power. To have always have a bounty and a UAV.
Hmm.
Bounty UAV, bounty UAV.
Yeah, yeah. So again, going back to the roof, because trying to get an advantageous position against anybody that's,
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, there are only basically three entrances here. So I pop a UAV and I spot a red dot down by the loadout.
yeah,
Um, Trying to find another easy kill.
yeah,
But at this point, I'm thinking maybe he's actually underneath, and so I try and ping him just to see exactly where I'm looking.
yeah, yeah. Oh, and oh my gosh. Oh, but he comes out just nice.
He does
Yeah.
come out, unfortunately for him.
Yeah. Oh.
So that's the start of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Now Gas is pushing in, and this is where we start talking about rotations or thinking about rotations.
Yeah.
So the reason why I'm running through this area is because I've kind of cleared it. I
Yeah.
roughly know
There
whether or not it's
shouldn't.
safe,
Yeah, there shouldn't be
and
anybody in front of you.
and I also have like the liberty of the UAVs that I've popped, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So obviously here, the tarmac is always a place that's quite risky to cross.
Yeah, correct.
So gotta do it fast
You gotta
and
look at your angles, keep your angles.
yeah,
Yeah, it's not impossible to cross big open spaces, but
yeah.
it is
It's just looking for
dangerous.
the next cover.
Yeah. As just happened.
Yeah. So I get beamed,
Mm-hmm.
throw a stun, rotate the other way.
And
Good old bait and switch.
yeah.
So I think just one thing that I wanted to point out
Mm-hmm.
for this engagement. So obviously on one hand, I didn't see the guy, which happens, I guess.
Yeah.
But what I was doing here was kind of just bobbing and weaving, as you can see.
Yes. While plating.
Yeah, I can see that he's kind of pushing up to me. So this tells me what I should do next, as opposed to, let's say, if he's staying all the way back. Maybe I re-challenge him with the
With
Kar 98,
yeah.
right?
That's a good
But
point.
instead,
Yeah. While
mhm,
you're plating, you still can gather information, and yeah, use the use of equipment is very very important in Warzone.
mhm. And we know how overpowered stuns are in this game.
Yeah. See, he didn't.
So even more cash,
Uh-huh.
sitting on a healthy $25,000.
Yeah, $25,000, dude. You're rich now. You gotta go invest that money. So
So,
UAV
you
again.
know, mm-hmm.
Pop
Popping
one,
three
keep one.
UAVs. And here, basically, with all this information,
Hmm.
what's going through my mind is thinking about what's the next play, where are we going
Yeah.
to go, right? And not just the next play, but where's the circle potentially going to end?
Yeah.
What position do I want to be in when the circle ends?
Yeah.
So this type of circle typically I feel ends right below quarry.
Okay.
Yeah, and the general idea of what I'm doing here, which is kind of like the pinwheel rotation,
Yeah.
typically recommends to rotate to the smaller part of the circle, right?
Yes.
So that's kind of where I'm going to be going.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But just not to overwhelm the viewers, all this thinking comes naturally for you nowadays. Oh, so you're getting shot. Okay, wait. This is one part that I wanted to highlight also. If you can back it up slightly a bit
Hmm.
after you bought your UAVs. Yeah,
So here we are going to be rotating
yeah.
up to
You're
see if
rotating
we
up,
can
but
third party
the
that.
way your camera is moving, I know you're looking at these rocks as
Yep.
your next cover.
Hmm.
So as you're rotating, as you're moving around in Verdansk, you always look for your next cover. So just in case you get shot, just in case you get engaged, that's where you're gonna go. You know, it becomes muscle memory. So that's, I think, a very, very important thing, very, very good thing that for you to take note of, for you to remember all the time.
Yeah, and obviously it
Yeah,
also comes down to how lucky you are. If
yeah,
you
of
get
course.
beamed,
Yeah,
then but at the same time, you're trying to take advantage of the mistakes that your opponents make
yeah,
to maximize your chance of winning, I guess.
yeah. Gun skill is one thing, but positioning is another.
Hmm.
Yeah, positioning is a skill on its own.
So trying to third party them seems like one guy's dead. So hoping that this guy doesn't know where I am at the moment
Yeah,
and to take him out.
it looks on the second floor,
Yep,
right?
the red arrow tells us that. Yep, probably shouldn't stand so still.
Yeah,
But at the same time, it's kind of a mix between not wanting to give away your position in
yeah,
case he happens to peek across, right?
yeah,
That was an unfortunate shot.
yeah.
Should have been a hit shot, in my opinion.
Yes, I completely agree, but it wasn't, unfortunately.
So, immediately after
Uh-huh.
trading plates with him, I rotate away and
Yeah.
played up. And clearly he was expecting me to be down there as well.
Hmm.
So I lost him here,
Yeah.
get caught out the side.
But the MP7, yeah, oh, he was very angry. He
He
had
was
the
not.
jump on you, but
Yeah, he did.
yeah.
He did. Yeah, he should have won that fight. But
But
so that's where gun skill comes in, I guess.
yes, gun skill,
Um,
you drop shot, and then
mhm.
yeah, people generally drop shotting. I don't know, surprises the enemy still.
And I guess when I'm already hip firing, it doesn't make that much of a difference for
Hmm.
me.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. So here, basically, again, rotating to the small side of the circle, using the UAVs to try and position enemies, so that I can engage them from far. Because I'm not exactly looking to go close up with this loadout.
Yeah. Again, you come across another battle that you can
Yep,
third party.
yep, yep. That's the name of the game in solos,
Yeah.
basically, right? So I'm looking for him. I see the guy.
It's
Probably
important
not
that,
confident enough to take the shot while he's moving at this range,
but he sees you somehow.
and gets two very suspicious shots off.
Yeah. Yes. That's very sus.
But what I'm doing here is just, I've lost him.
Hmm.
Jumping up and down to try and make it harder for him to shoot me.
Yeah.
Obviously, he knows where I am, and I win the
Oh.
challenge.
Yes. Oh, that's disgusting, Shazzy.
Just gotta
Oh my
pluck the Car
gosh.
98. It's a good gun.
Oh, that's
So I didn't
disgusting.
expect this guy because I thought that maybe they finished their 1v1 already.
Hmm.
But here, I really have quite limited options, right? If I
Yeah.
run out directly to him from the gas, he's definitely gonna beat me.
Yeah, correct.
And I don't know if it's gonna work, but I try and pull a gas mask play.
Yeah.
Um, rotate into the gas
Yeah.
while trying to play it up and see if somehow I can get away with it.
Yeah. But this is very important to keep calm. Don't worry,
Yeah,
you can still stay alive.
yeah,
And
and
now,
try and rechel him.
yeah, you're back in cover again.
Somehow I don't see him. He gets the better of me, and I have no plates left.
But you do have a stun.
Yep. and
Nice.
somehow I win another fight that, in all honesty, I probably shouldn't have.
No, I think now looking at it, when you threw the stun, I think you were there already. You
Yeah.
might have pulled out your MP7 earlier, but you broke him because the moment you broke him, maybe pull out your MP7.
So I mean, at the same time, I'm obviously expecting to hit the shots, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just also thinking here, right?
Mhm.
If I were him, um, when he sees that I've gone back into cover,
Yeah.
what's his best play?
To go into
Maybe he
cover himself.
maybe he thinks that I have played, so he doesn't want me to play it up again. That's why he's gonna push, right? But
Yeah, maybe.
the moment that I swing around this corner,
Hmm.
he's kind of totally exposed as well, right? Basically,
Yeah.
his full body is here. He has no cover to go to.
Yeah, exactly.
He probably would have been better off sitting in the hole
Yes,
so that he can
exactly.
either go to either side.
Just to get cover.
Um,
Yeah.
and that definitely would have prevented him from getting stunned.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, yeah.
So always look for cover. Don't
So I
challenge.
think,
Yeah.
yeah, he was pretty tunnel vision as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess I was lucky that I still had that stun and the gas mask and those plates.
Yeah.
And he helped me to refill the gas mask, so that's very nice of
Yes.
him.
Yeah. That's very, very polite. I mean, after dying,
Like,
you,
yeah.
dude, here's my gas mask. I mean, I'm not using it
Yeah.
anymore.
Unfortunately, he didn't have enough plates for me, but take what I can get. Take what I
Yeah.
can get.
And then the bounty again. The way you
Yep.
rotate is this space between the gas and the next circle line.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
This,
That's the pinwheel rotation.
yeah.
So always looking out towards the gas and along the border of the circle to see if you can find anyone. So here I'm obviously just running back and forth to see if there's anybody I can pick off.
Yeah.
Obviously, if I get into a gunfight, I don't have that much cover, but I could probably prone
Yeah.
and still make it. So I managed to afford a UAV and find some more targets too. And I know at this point I'm ghosted. They probably don't know where I am. If they're not running ghosts, they might have been back from the gulag or something.
Yeah. But
So what?
you wanted to tell me what the importance of opening up your map and pinging your map.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, I was going to go to that as well.
Oh,
So
yes.
yeah, so I every time I spot a red dot on the map,
Hmm.
typically the first reaction is to open the map and ping the dot.
Yeah.
Number one, that I mean tells people if I'm in a team match where the opponent is.
Yeah.
Number two, as a sniper,
Hmm.
because I'm sniping, I need to know how far or close the person is away from me. I mean, again, just now I mentioned that my playstyle involves not going too close to the person. I don't want
Yeah.
to run into an SMG or a doof doof or
Yeah.
something that puts me at a disadvantage. I know that if it's a long range fight, I have a good chance.
Yeah.
I can hit my shots. I can down him in one.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm just trying to make sure that the odds are still in my favor. So here, pinging the person on my screen already tells you that he's 60 meters away.
Yeah.
I have an indication of how far he's going to be
Hmm.
and how far or how close I can get to him without being exposed, right?
Yeah.
So at least at this very moment when I jump up to this rock, in my mind, this ridge here is
Yeah.
the next piece of cover that I have between me and this guy.
Hmm.
So that's when I'm preparing to make the shot,
Yeah.
and that's the more important reason as to why I ping the map.
Yeah.
Hmm. So it helps me to find the guy,
And the guy doesn't know
and
what's
he
happening.
has no
Look at
clue.
him crouch walking in the open.
Crouch walking in the open. Yeah,
What is he doing?
yeah. I think when you're in open, it's better to just
Hmm.
sprint and slide and get to where you need to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, rather than crouch walk. But that's, I mean, just personally how I play.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here I remember from the previous UAV that there was two people on this hill.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm still hugging the gas very closely to
Yeah.
see if he's still here. Checking out the loadout to see how many boxes there are. And I happen to spot somebody jumping into the building right there.
Yeah.
At the same time, gas is pushing me in, so I know that I need to rotate. Again, still being a bit careful about whether there might be somebody else.
Yeah. But at this point in time, you want to rotate over to the other side of quarry, right? That's what you're
That's
thinking.
what I'm thinking, but I mean, if you look at the map, the problem is that the other side of quarry isn't exactly in the circle either.
Yeah.
So at this very point, I think I have two options, right? One is to hug the building, the big building,
Yeah.
stay close,
Hmm.
and then just try and skip across to the next building.
Yeah.
The other option is to run around and try and get into some other form of cover, either in
Hmm.
one of the buildings across.
Yeah.
But
Correct.
the reason why
You choose
what
this.
what what has changed, yeah, what
Yeah.
has changed for me, and I will rotate around later on, and the reason for that was because of specifically that guy that just went into this building.
Yeah.
I feel like it's unfavorable to be in the position of having low ground when running into the circle.
Yeah.
Obviously, I can wait for him to jump off and shoot him. But either way, I kind of look at it that it's still going to be a 50-50. And I don't really want to be in a 50-50, like
Yeah.
this late in the
So you
game.
should always try to do something to make it advantageous for you. E-
Yeah. Or at
e-
least prevent it from being advantageous for another person.
yeah.
Yeah. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, now if you rotate this way, I mean, you have those few openings that you are looking at.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. So just quickly checking.
yeah. It just so happens that
Yeah. It just so
another
happens
guy
that,
is crouch walking everywhere.
yeah,
Oh, and that's another easy kill for you.
another easy kill.
I like your rotation, Shazzy. I really do. And then UAV again. Even though it's late game, you still might get those people. Yep, like that fella who's hugging the
I
gas.
I think if this wasn't solos, I
Mhm.
wouldn't get UAV
Oh yeah,
actually. Yeah, because I mean, in quads, maybe a precision makes more sense, but being a sniper in solos where a headshot is basically a kill unless they've got self,
yeah,
I don't see much value in precisions.
yeah. I see you pinging again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've
Always
got it.
pinging.
Yeah, you've got it down to muscle memory already.
Try not to think about it.
Yeah.
I
So
spend a lot of time on my map though, and maybe some people would think that too much. Maybe it is. I don't know,
no, it's
but
so far it's
but
been advantageous for you.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I think being proficient with using the map is important as well, knowing how to quickly ping and zoom,
yeah,
and what I did just there was also to um, ping the location where I'm going to rotate to that will be
yeah,
within the next circle, like right here, right? That's
yeah.
exactly what I'm trying to do. So
Correct.
when I'm running around, I can look at people coming in, look for sniper glints or whatever,
As
and
long
still
as
have an idea of where I'm
you're
headed.
headed to. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's the plan.
So you know there's one person rotating in from your left now.
Hmm.
And you have an idea there must be some people who are in the buildings in front of you.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just keeping an eye on your back so that you won't get backstabbed
Hmm.
by
Hmm.
anybody
And in a
rotating
way,
also.
if somebody's running in, I'm kind of gatekeeping them as well, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
I don't have that much cover, but I'm just trying to be aware of any movements.
yeah.
Yeah. So gas is closing in. Thinking of what the next play is, and I decide to rotate around this building.
Yeah, which I think is the right play to
Yeah,
rotate. And then you see the guy who's rotating.
yeah. This was
Yeah,
the guy just now that I pinged.
yeah,
So the UAV did come in handy.
yeah,
The one that I bought right at the end.
yeah. Because if not, you wouldn't know.
Yep. If not, I wouldn't know. So final circle with 4 people, 3 people left,
Hmm.
other than me. Typically, final circle, you're looking the third party. You're not looking to start the fight among the 3 or 4 people because unlikely that you're going to win.
Yeah,
And that's kind of what I'm thinking as well. If I see someone, if I can kill him in one shot, I'll take the shot. But otherwise, it's not much of a point.
yeah,
And this is a risky rotation because I'm out in the open, but
yeah,
I figured everybody else is in the buildings, right?
yeah. Maybe they'll be
Yeah.
concentrating on the corners instead of. And you have
He
one
sees
person.
me,
Yeah.
and I missed the only shot that I needed to hit this game. Yeah. So,
That wasn't an
constantly
easy
checking.
shot anyway.
They never are.
Yeah,
So I know he's on top, but
Yeah,
I see the car moving. I see someone on the left. He
yeah.
looks like someone with a riot shield. So
You don't want to get caught with a riot shield.
yeah, so here, yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking, right? I
Yeah.
mean, any 1v1 situation, if someone with a riot shield, it's not gonna end well.
Mm,
I know that the guy's on top of the building, but at the same time, I know that if let's say I were to kill him and
mm-hmm.
end up in a 1v1 with the riot shield, I'd probably lose.
Yeah.
And so that's the reason why, and maybe that's the wrong decision, but that's the reason why I've decided to rotate left and try and get a shot on the right shield
Yeah.
while he's on the buy or something like that.
Again,
Yeah,
the
and
it was the right play if it wasn't the last few people. You
I
think?
guess if Circle wasn't closing, but
Yeah.
unfortunately the guy beams me.
Ah.
That's all she wrote. Alex. It's Alex. The guy from our Discord.
Alex. Yeah, that was. You think it was him?
I have no idea.
Let's ask him one day.
Yeah, I should. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that brings us to the end of this game. I mean, even though it wasn't a win, I think it was a pretty good game.
Yeah, he was. He was. You had good rotations. You had good decision making. There's a lot of things that we could learn from this gameplay alone.
Yeah,
Eh?
yeah,
Thank you,
and good
Shazzy,
shots.
for doing this. It is.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
let's I think what we're planning to do going forward is just take different gameplay videos from you or me or
Hmm.
anybody else and run through this same thought process, run through the same focuses and see how this can help us to improve, right? At the end of the day,
Yeah.
all of us are trying to win, all of us are trying to get better, and I think critiquing our own gameplay is the best way to do that.
Yes, I agree.
All
Thanks.
right.
Yeah. Thanks again, Shazzy.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Catch y'all in the next one.
Yeah. Have a good night, man.
Peace out.